Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 8 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. This is South Africa, the Anti-Colonialist Crusade. In the last episode, the war against the Allies continued in earnest, and right at the end of it, we did actually launch our attack over here, which was probably a mistake, because the chance of success was like way up here. You can just about see this little bar down here on the bottom, and as soon as we pressed go, it went zip, other way. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel the attacks. We're going to tell you guys to stop because we want to hold this position. We want you to get entrenched once again. Trotsky survives assassination attempt. After a violent struggle in his Mexico City home earlier today, Leon Trotsky killed a would-be assassin with an ice axe the man tried to attack him with. The killer has been identified as a Spanish national believed to have been in the employ of the NKVD. Trotsky was once the top lieutenant and heir presumptive of Vladimir Lenin, but after a failed power struggle, he was forced into exile from the Soviet Union by Joseph Stalin. Speaking to the press, Trotsky denounced the attempt on his life as yet another cowardly plot hatched by Stalin to silence his critics. Okay, so how do we select these individual thingies again? Control, click. Shift click and then click on the desired order to toggle execution. So we want to execute that one and we want to execute that one, but not this one because they have really high numbers over here. So we're going to try and like wrap around to the right. UK is called Portugal in. Okay, so the two wars have merged together now. That's fine, I think. In the meantime, we should be ramping up production. Ooh, we have mechanized. Excellent. So, okay, does that change anything about how we are doing things right now? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. It is still August 1940, so we can't quite get the Valentine yet. We could go for rocket artillery. Yeah, I don't think it's really necessary. We could go for decryption. Tech-wise, we're not doing too badly. I think we will go for encryption, sorry. Give ourselves a couple more combat bonuses. And we can deploy some units, that would be lovely. Let's set your location for Rhodesia. Oh, I can't. You need to be in Angola. Go ahead and deploy. And then you can go and join that army. No. Wrong button. It's left click, not a right click. Okay, so things should be happening. Let's slow things down very slightly. You guys are all attacking and winning those assaults. That is good. Is that unguarded? That is totally unguarded. Dudes, take the unguarded supply depot. Jeez. Not rocket science. And also we're going to go to Angola. We're going to go hi. We're going to go request forces. Both of those guys I saw just hiding out over here. And we will assign you to that one, I think. Reconstitute the Cape Corps. Manpower has gone up. Historically, we've been able to press some of our coloured population into service to defend South Africa. This is not popular with everyone in the country, but it will free white South Africans to serve overseas. And then we can expand the Cape Corps, which is mutually exclusive with the outlaw strikes, which increases the factory output and decreases consumer goods factories, which we can't even get because we don't have Afrikaner Brotherhood or policy of appeasement. This is good if you want a very industrialized, mechanized army. This one's better if you're mass wave, but it's the only thing we can do. So we're going to take it. Now, the other thing that we were going to investigate was mechanized equipment. The problem is I don't think we can really afford to do it right now. Screw it, we're going to try. We'll drop you two down because we have already got surpluses. Oh, we have a lot of surplus actually. We could start building some motorized divisions. How are they looking? with a field hospital, with recon, and with support artillery so they stay quick. We can build that. You're a combat width of 12, which is still relatively low. Let's add a couple more motorized to you. Right, now you're an 18. Support equipment we have sufficient. Motorized. Right, none of these are actually changing because that's just the template. We'll create the template and then we'll start training some. We can probably only get 1 or 2 because we have a massive shortage of infantry equipment. Yeah, and that is a very high manpower division. Regiment, whatever. In fact, they probably don't need to be as big as we've just made them. Oh, we just need more guns. We need lots and lots more guns. Now we're saying that we need needs. Alright. Are we still building factories? We are. Of course we are. Have we pushed forwards at all? Not really yet. Now we've taken that spot. Good. That's going to help our supply situation slightly. It's still saying that we're going to lose this fight horribly, apparently. You're winning the counterattack over there. So in fact, once that's very nearly finished, so once it's in the 90s, I think what we're going to try and start doing is just a mass attack from over here. Like this. Boom. Push them back straight away. You, where are you going? You can come up here. So can you. I'm going to assign you to that front. Okay. Pushing forwards, you're assisting. You guys are currently in the fight there, but I want to get you two to assist over here if I can. There we go. Roll them up along the right, as I was planning to do. Like, we're pushing them slowly but surely. We are definitely pushing. But it is a slow slog. Especially now that most of the British troops will have withdrawn from France, and they're probably flooding into Africa. I'd expect them to be fighting more against Italy over there. Ethiopia's holding out. Libya... Actually, Libya's moved really far into Egypt. Ooh, and you're in danger of losing Alexandria. Interesting. It's probably actually the additional pressure that we're applying from here in the south that is making that possible. Why would you have to go around? Oh, Lake Victoria. Right, that's a thing. Push up, push up, push up, push up. We do have someone coming in here, at which point we can do a two-pronged assault against these guys. And they are in fact shifting troops away from there. You guys are now fully entrenched. That is very good to see. And you need to be assigned to a front. I think I'm going to assign you to this central one. Are there any other troops that are not assigned? No. Modify government. What do we want? More manpower? We are still only on limited conscription. We could go up to extensive. It does increase training time though. Or we could take armor expert. We have no armor though. We have no navy. We could get more political power. Doesn't really seem important. So yes, I think we'll take the conscription. Or we could actually change our trade law to limited or even closed economy. Because I don't think we're getting any factories from our exports. Okay, we're exporting 8 tungsten to the Soviet Union, so we're generating 1 factory from all of this. And we will be spending 1, 2, 3. Could we save those? Aluminium we produce none of. Steel we could save 1 factory. So right now it's not really worth changing to a closed economy. The main reason you want to do that is to consolidate the resources that you are already producing yourself, so you're not getting exported. The export column here means these are resources that are available to other countries if they wish to buy them. therefore you cannot yourself use them, and they may not actually get exported, they're just kind of wasted, which is very inefficient, honestly, but that's just the way that works. So the tighter your export controls, the smaller that export pool becomes, and then if you have closed economy, you have zero. However, the more open your export, the more open your market is, the more bonuses you get. So, for example, being export focused right now, we get research time, construction speed, and factory output bonuses. And if, in fact, if we went all the way up to free trade, which would mean that we lose 80% of our resources, but then we gain 15% factory output, 15% construction speed, and 10% research time. So that doubles the research bonus. But we don't have the resource surpluses to do that. So no. So yes, I think we are going to go to extensive conscription at this point then. There we go. We now have quite significant numbers of manpower available. Just need more sodding factories. And we are building up Mozambique. Right, so our own factories are not actually improving. These are the factories of the minions. You guys even building me any troops yet? Nope. How is your autonomy? Yours is going down because I'm building your property, and yours is going down as well. You are contributing a little bit to the war score. See, the plus 0.9 thanks to your troops dying in battle, basically. But I am then leasing to you, and I'm getting an autonomy effect. In fact, what I might do is I'm going to stop the Lend-Lease. I'm sending you 4,000 guns a month? No wonder I'm running out of weapons. Stop that immediately. That was meant to be a one-off. Okay, so that should fix some of our weapons shortages, hopefully. Yes, please do take those territories, seeing as they're just sitting there and not conquered. Just do that, in fact. Those are the Soviet troops. You're moving down there? Yeah, that's fine. In which case, you just need to go here. And then you can go wherever the hell you like after that. It actually kind of looks like they're backing away from this front. They're probably shifting more and more troops over here to Egypt, because that's really where the threat is. If they lose Suez, then that's very bad for them. It's actually kind of bad for us if they lose Suez, because then they're going to start shipping troops around the Cape. And that's my territory, yo. I have no navy. Italy lays claim to Greece. Greece has joined the Allies. Okay. Alright, so we're beginning an offensive against that. We are now winning because we've just sent in further reinforcements. Greece has been called into our war. That's fine. We're even getting some Danes coming in. Denmark fallen? Pretty much. Norway, however, has not. And the rest continues to fight. But we're pushing. We're definitely pushing. Can we, in this territory, build more factories? No. Bugger. In fact, get those Rhodesian ones done first. Denmark has capitulated. Adolf Hitler has announced the cowardly Danish nation can no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of German forces. You can assist. You guys can push here too. Easy. So yeah, we are really wrapping up over here on the right, which is good. Everything that's this kind of bluey color is what we've gained. I think we were like here at the start of the game, at the start of this session rather, something like that. And we are pushing up further troops here on the right. You guys failed your assault against the Raj? That's either the Raj or Canada. I'm not sure which. Oh no, you actually pushed them. Are we moving? Not moving. You pushed them back. So occupy the land you have just fought so hard for. Please. You guys are doing the same. Excellent. You may as well do that as well. 2 divisions, 1 division. Okay, so I think that we are basically done with some of these attacks. So we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to build another push. We're going to select all of these guys. And we're going to say that we want... Or is that Victoria? That's probably Victoria. We're going to say that we want that. I do wish that it was possible to like add a little icon and say, okay, these guys are on this plan. I guess I could give you a separate command, but that seems a bit wasteful. Actually, I'm not going to assign that many of you. We're going to cancel this push. We're going to create a new one. Your objective is going to be to take that. All of you are assigned to that. You guys are assigned to that. And then that means that you guys... Which one are you assigned to? We'll have you lot assigned to this one. Okay. Assignments are done. People are pushing. They are trying to firm up their line here, but it's too late for them. Italy continues to push them back. Britain, it looks like, has done a bit of a landing here in Sardinia. But otherwise not much is happening. Denmark has fallen. The Germans and the Soviets have not yet gone to war. It's still only 1940, so I don't think that's going to happen immediately. But they are definitely ramping up the number of troops that they have there on that border. Let's get some radar just so we can say we have. We're a month away. So I think I'm going to waste a tiny bit of research once we have excavation 3 and then start working on the next one. Basically straight after that. We have expand the Cape Core, which brought us up to 472. We can demand Madagascar. France has capitulated. We'll demand it. See what happens. Soviets wish to send us a further 2 units. Of course I accept. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, how are the preparation bonuses going? You are in the process of acquiring them. Ooh, naval assault. But you're winning easily. Excavation 3. More research. Efficiency. We're going to wait until we can actually get these industrial ones, and then we will get those industrial ones. Because you can save up to a month's worth of research, which is what this bar here is. And the research bonuses literally flip on the turn of the month, so we're wasting 3 days worth of research and then reducing the ahead penalty by a year, essentially. The Soviets have arrived to help us fight. Excellent. I would say that you guys are good to go. You guys are good to go. But I'm still somewhat concerned about here on the left-hand flank because we are so significantly outnumbered. We only have the 3 troops here currently, although these 2 are also assigned to that front. But we are absolutely smashing them elsewhere. Ooh, the Brits have a big army here. A lot of them are running, though. We're actually winning this fight. Apparently, our armies are just better than theirs, which is lovely. Right, so we have another factory. Huzzah. I think that definitely needs to go towards producing more troops. Ooh, we've almost got our motorized. Lovely. Okay. Who's that? That's Spain, isn't it? Yeah, we're not at war with Spain, are we? We bloody well helped you. Yeah, that is Spain. I sent volunteers to all of the allies. Well, that's nice. Thanks. Expeditionary force request from the Democratic Republic. Yes, of course. I will assign you to... I think it has to be this left flank. Yeah, it has to be. Okay. Oh, you're about to be pushed back. Oh, maybe not. Are reinforcements being sent in? They are. Okay, good. Yeah, their right flank is completely collapsing. We're actually going to nudge up against Italy here soon. At which point we probably need to begin some kind of spike across the middle here. Whoops, now we have wasted a bunch of research. We are going to get, I think we actually want the concentrated industry first, so that we can start building more factories, because otherwise our construction things are just going to be sitting there doing nothing. We have 2 factories still to go. Oh, we have another research slot, which can then go towards the assembly line productions to increase our production caps. Powers? Really? Oh. Thanks for the warning. Kill. And kill. They have not got a fort. A port, even. So they're going to have no organization, so we can just basically kill them at will. And you are ready for deployment. You can chase them down and kill them. And this, oops, is why I wanted the motorized. Because they are fast. Kill the tanks, kill the tanks. Demand Madagascar. South African pressure on France. Following the stunning defeat France suffered in its homeland, the legitimacy of its colonial empire has been called into question. The governments of the Soviet Union and the Cape Commune have issued a joint statement declaring that France can no longer be trusted with maintaining order in Madagascar, demanding that the island be turned over to the Cape Commune. The Free French government has met to discuss the issue. Defense experts think that it would be unlikely that the depleted French forces would be able to defend the island should it come to war. Technically, we're already at war. France yields. The French government has widely decided to permit our peaceful occupation of Madagascar. One small step to dismantle the imperialist system of colonialism. Become owner and controller of Madagascar. Republican Spain has joined the Comintern. So Spain should no longer be fighting against me because your volunteers should bug off, I thought. And Republican Spain is now going to be at war with Vichy and France. And the Soviets, obviously. How strong is Germany right now? They have got, I want to say, around 600 divisions. Ooh, Soviets are not looking strong at all. There is a good reason I did not join the Soviets. Whoa. Germany breaks the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. The non-aggression pact between Germany and the Soviet Union, a surprising development to begin with, has now, less surprisingly, fallen apart. Germany has attacked, breaking the pact, and returned, once again, openly speaking of the Soviet Union as a menace that must be faced for their visions of the future to become reality. Soviet leadership is less than pleased, but perhaps less shocked by the betrayal than disappointed that they didn't seize the opportunity first. Right, let's have a look at our new Cape Commune colony over here in Madagascar. Can I build factories there? That is the question of the day. Yes, I can get 2 more. Ooh, and I can get some more over here. Marvellous. Let's drop your priority, Mozambique. Sorry. And also I can get a new national focus. Liberate British colonies. Gain conquer war focus against the UK. I don't really need that. So we should probably start on some of these. Oh, 50% research bonus to industry. Yeah, we've got everything else already that we can. Except for this one. One of the following must be true. More factories than 50. Any other country is in a faction with a commune with more than 50 factories. Right, so that's if we joined the Comintern, for example, then we could get that. Or later on, once we're actually bigger, I think we're going to get the Special State Service. Like so. Okay, continue. And Angola, you seem to be building a lot of additional troops, which I should very much like to control. Thank you ever so much. Whoops. That, however, was not the troop I meant. Let's have you guys assigned to here. Or rather, to here. And then that motorized. In fact, no. Those crappy troops that I just got. Hang on. Wrong ones. I'm going to put the crappy ones that we've been receiving on garrison duty. And the garrison forces we're going to send where the main fighting is actually occurring, which is here. And this is going to mean that you can cover more ground with your garrisons, and everyone should be happy. And then we also have the motorized division, hello, which needs a tiny bit more training to get to that level. Right, I think I'm going to more or less control you manually. This is a nice open area over there. This is all kind of foresty, horribly stuff. So we'll send you around like this. But mainly it's your speed I'm after. I kind of want to use you to try and encircle enemies if we can. So to that end, I will assign you to that commander so you get the commander bonuses at least. So it does tell us when you're not assigned to an order, but not when you have an order to which one you go. Siamese government has gone into exile and the main forces have capitulated to the British Raj, who is now in control of their home area. The struggles between the British Raj and the Siamese Empire was only a small part of the conflict, and the war between the Allies and what remains of the Axis continues elsewhere. Japan is pushing through China, though. Anyway, with that, I think we are going to call this episode there. So, thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you have not done so already, please do consider subscribing. If you have any tips or advice to me, let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.